Woohoo! Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Our captioning software decided to have a bit of a day on us. Everyone kept coming through as different people, and by everyone I mean specifically me and me and Jesse kept coming through as each other. So, yeah, that's fun. Hello.
Freaky Friday moment, it's fine.
Yeah, so it's just. I don't think I've ever actually seen Freaky Friday. I must be honest. I don't think I've ever. Yeah,
I
I know.
like that movie.
I know, Melissa. I saw I saw the face you pulled.
Yes. Really?
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, I just saw what you did to Leona's window. That's adorable.
Isn't it adorable?
Did you do? Ah, that is very, very cute. Okay, I like that. Hello, wonderful people. We are back with another episode of The Mind and the Martyr. As you can see, we are down at Leona today. They are feeling a little rough, so they're going to go ahead and rest up, and we hope that they feel better a lot soon. But we are here anyway, and we are here to party. Yeah, it's been a while.
1 week straight.
Looked at me. I was just thinking the same thing.
It has been a long week for me. So I'm sat here doing the Titanic. It's been 74 years.
84 years.
84 years.
I didn't
Thank
watch
you.
the Titanic. I mean, I watched the
Okay,
Titanic
well,
once.
Just
It
give
was
or
3
take,
hours of a
having
waste of
watched
time.
the Titanic does not mean you haven't seen that meme saturating the internet.
This is true. This is true.
Warrior
What a
Speed,
start.
I was there 800 years ago.
What a start. What a start. We are gonna be jumping right in here, but first of all, we do have a few folks which help us out on the channel and keep us going and doing the cool stuff we do here on Friends Who Roll Dice. The first folks I want to mention are the wonderful folks at Grinding Coffee. Grinding Coffee are a Black LGBT plus owned coffee company. They do some fantastic blends and a whole bunch of different strengths and styles. If you take a look on their website, Grinding Coffee, just throw it into Google there, or follow the link in the chat, which will pop up. You will be able to go ahead and peruse their wares. If you still take a look and you're not entirely sure of what you're after, they also do sample packs if you want to grab just a little bit of everything. Code FWRD will get you 10% off your purchase, and if you're anything like me, coffee is your lifeblood and you want to get as much as possible, cheaply as possible, and you'll be helping out a Black LGBT plus business too, so go ahead and check them out. We also have the wonderful folks at So Nerdware, who do a whole bunch of different TTRPG related paraphernalia and support a whole bunch of stores, small screen. I tried that 3 times and failed. Small streamers. There we go. Got there in the end. This is going to be a day. I can feel it. Yeah, the guys at So Nerdware are fantastic. They have done a whole bunch of work for charity themselves, including a Black Lives Matter run with Burrito, which is fantastic. All the money went to various different Black creators, which was fantastic. And yeah, if you go ahead and check them out, whether you need t-shirts, dice, mugs, or anything of the like, throw in code FRIENDS for 10% off your order. Who is in the background having a chat? Who is? We have.
That would
some...
be me, but the stream
Okay.
can't hear it. I can go over here. So there we go. And mute myself
Okay, as long
here.
as the stream can't hear it, that's fine. But that threw me off for a loop then. But yeah, go check out So Nerdware as well. Another link should be in there. Other than that, we are with the wonderful folks at Emporium. Emporium are a variety Twitch group. Some fantastic individuals mixed in there, and we are so happy and so proud to be a part of what they are working towards. Diverse and inclusive Twitch streams for everybody. And we are getting ready for a big charity event with them, as well as a few charity events on ourselves, as well as we've been taking a bit of a break in January. We're going to be bouncing back in the next couple of months. So, yeah, go ahead and check out everyone at Emporium. And if you like any of us, or you've seen any of the stuff that we do, or any of the charity events we do, go ahead and throw a follow down. And if you would like, or you don't have a Twitch Prime sub lying around, go ahead and throw a subscription. We are hoping to eventually become profitable enough to be running these charity events consistently. And that is our current goal we're working towards. So yeah, that's it for that spiel. We're going to go ahead and dive right in, as long as I haven't missed anything, and the wonderful cast here don't tell me I'm a Muppet and forgotten something. Who would like to do the recap from last session? The one thing we didn't talk about.
I can give it a try.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can also try. I might forget some things, but that's just Jacaranda being forgetful.
Jack.
So we came upon is it village, town, city? City. We came across the city that is infested with the Kruthic, and we found out that there is a large hive within the town, so it's completely been taken over. A lava monster was taken by a sentry into the ground, which it actually ended up killing the sentry, so that's awesome. We know fire works against them as long as it's ingested. We came up with a plan, finding out that the hive seemed to be fairly abandoned, at least in the top layers. We went in, Jacaranda and Dewan stayed inside the hive with, I think, Orin and Valentine. And we set glyphs of warding to go off once the monstrosities crossed them, using fire as our main explosion. And then Aridin and Mara and Ton went into the city to find more flammable items, I'm pretty sure, to put in this hive. Oh, we also found some sulfur blades. That happened.
Oh, we were gonna try and light them up.
They were poop blades.
No.
Rotten egg blades.
We put some of them inside the hive so that they would
Boom, boom.
catch fire as like the glyphs of warding went off, but I think we were gonna leave some of them out too, just in case something happened with the glyphs of warding, so we could light it up from the outside. And that's what happened.
Huh? You had this powder keg set and ready to go inside of this hive when an aggressive skittering was heard underneath the ground. You all decided to go ahead and jump ship, using both your legs and, more importantly, the broom of flying that Valentine has, in order to get yourselves up and out as soon as possible. On the flip side, Mara, Eridin, and Torn were jumped by a few what appear to be sentry Kruthic, who only managed to get one shot in the party, and thankfully not too much damage, but still concerning, as you were all riding back with whatever flammable materials you could find with you as you head back to the hive. The ground underneath almost the entire city begins to shake as you all end up flying out of this hive with the broomstick. There is a few moments as these tremors become more and more aggressive before you hear the slight buzz of magic. The buzz builds as suddenly that glyph of warding inside the tunnel is triggered. and like a cascade, this small fire from inside the tunnel suddenly rips across the trail of weapons that you left behind, connecting to the other ward. And suddenly the entire hive is lit ablaze. It only takes moments before the entire thing is engulfed and begins to just, like, pretty much like paper to a flame. It just gets faster and faster as it spreads from the sides all the way up. You hear the definitive screeching in pain of creatures, and then nothing. A lot of ash fills the air as the hive itself burns. As these pods were scorched, you see now the remains of individuals scattered across the ground towards the entrance of where the hive used to stand, now cleared completely.
So the whole thing lit up. A couple questions. First is, how far did Ton, Aridin, and Mara get from the rest of the party? Are they within 100 feet?
Not within 100 just yet, no.
Okay.
As you're riding back, you can see, you and Mara see this huge pillar of flame just engulf the hive and scorch it entirely. And what you do see is sections of this fire that now has nothing left to burn begins to scatter. Most of it dies out in the air without having fuel, but a few parts end up dropping, both onto the ground and onto the surrounding buildings. Some of the rooftops begin to set alight as you fly away from the hive itself.
They're not going to be happy about that.
Well, there's fire and there's bugs. I mean, we can put out some of the fires.
Because we're on the broom with Jacaranda and
Jacaranda, Dewan,
and Valentine.
And Valentine. Yes, Jacaranda kind of morphed herself into this cradle almost.
Right. And we're racing away from, obviously, the explosion.
You were racing, from a safe distance, as was agreed when you had your chat last time. Far enough away that there wouldn't be a problem, but that was before the hive then detonated.
Does our group see where, like, Aridin and Mara and Ton are?
You can go ahead and go down the alleyway that they went down, and sure enough, you do see them galloping forwards. You do also spot something else quite far behind them. You see the kind of manor that was on the other side of that encampment, so to speak, as it's split by the river. You see it rising up on the other side of the town and just beginning to, like, chunks just coming off of it and falling away. Sections of stone and wood scattering across the ground itself. And as quickly as it rose up into your view, it drops back down.
What is it?
You could take, someone who is looking in that direction could make a perception check if they would like to see what is moving the house.
I feel like I would hear this, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear it, but if you're turning around, if you're turning around to look.
Yeah, I want to see if I can figure out what the hell is making. So it's a house. It's a manor that's.
Yeah, it's the manor of the ruler of Zitane, basically. Zitane doesn't have a castle; it just simply has a manor of sorts. This manor suddenly appears over the rest of the houses on the residential district, and then drops, and hasn't risen high enough to see too much of what's underneath.
It's where we just came from?
Where you just came from, yes.
Well, Oren tried to look, but something got in his eye. 10.
I rolled a 20. Well, I didn't roll a 20. With adding everything, I got 20.
Dirty
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20.
Diet 20.
Diet 20.
Okay. I was just gonna say that as we were riding, like before Aridin like spots them in the air, I have a hand on Mara's shoulder, like ready to send Ashtalora off, and I'm probably holding on tightly, nervously.
Okay.
Before I see Oren and Dewan and everyone.
Yeah, Dewan is apparently taking a cat nap because I rolled a 2, so my eyes are closed.
I'm just rocking my little best friends to sleep.
Flying on this broom is just really new to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jacaranda, then. You see a flash of a light underneath the house. It's difficult to see over the housing that's already on the residential district, but you see a tinge of gold and silver that seems to almost move and dance around. It seems arcane in nature.
So I will describe that to, I guess, everyone here with me. Because I don't think I know what it is, but they might.
It's going to be probably about now that the steed has now galloped its way forwards and the party have now rejoined each other.
Mara would go, what the ever-loving chaos was that?
Well, our plan just, I guess, took off a little sooner than we thought.
Yes.
Maybe it's a good thing we didn't come back with kindling, huh?
I suppose we didn't need it.
Is everyone okay?
I mean, not everyone. I'm sure there are some casualties, but that's what we were going for, right?
I would think it's safe to say that the casualties were casualties before we were involved.
Oh, I meant the Kruthic. I mean, I know that they're bad, but they did die. Some of them, I'm assuming.
Hopefully.
I was
Hopefully
talking about what happened back there.
The hive or the house?
Was it a house? Because she didn't turn around to look, so.
Oh, the thing from the...
She just heard a boom. What?
Wait, that wasn't part of... That was something...
I do not know what that was. It was silvery and gold and something was under it. I'm probably magic. I don't know.
Was Ton from this city? Like he lived here, or was he from another city and he was just
He was
here
passing through.
Yes, not my home city.
Anyone know the history of that manor? Does their mage live there at some point?
Is
Was
it
it a
still
trap?
moving?
Should we perhaps check it out while we're on a
Flying
flying broom?
Certainly good.
Let's go.
Okay.
Turn around.
That wasn't
Should.
Dawan saying let's go, but it was heavily implied that Dawan is thinking to the group, let's go.
Torn just stares at the steed. It's like, I just got here.
Every now and then.
Every now and then I get a little bit.
Well, we could probably unhook the wagon first, because we probably don't need all this hay.
Oh, probably not.
He sighs a little.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's already happened.
He sighs a little and just stares at you, stares at where the hive was, looks back at the wagon, then back at the hive, then back at you.
We had to run. You think this was part of the plan? Come on, man.
I'm going to bring it at least back to where we got it from. He kind of just rolls his teeth a little and then begins to turn the steed back the way you came. All right, let's go and check this out then.
Is the house supposed to move?
I don't think houses are supposed to move, full stop, although I have seen stranger things.
Okay, so I'm thinking either dragon or giant.
Is it bad? I was like, it's a really big mimic.
I mean,
Jesse,
I've been fooling you all along. It's actually Baba Yaga.
Never again.
Jesse knows. Jesse knows.
No mimics. No mimics.
We almost
If
died.
there are mimics, Dawan mysteriously vanishes for the session.
Somewhere in the distance, Milo and Sin cry.
Somewhere in the distance, a cold wind blows down Milo and Sin's backs. Home game jokes. Home game jokes.
Love it. Love to see it. I'm going to put my hand on Mara's shoulder again, and I want to send Ash to Laura. Just kind of like scope it out. Just take a little look-see.
Okay. So you're sending Ashtalora ahead of the broom people?
Mm-hmm.
And are you...
Broom people? That's what we're delegated now.
How
I don't think
I
we're
would
moving
prefer
very
to call them
fast.
the Sky Patrol.
Yes!
Sending Ashtalora
I'm
as
fine
the
with that,
Sky
yes.
Patrol.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
wait.
We can go with that.
Jack and Orin are still there. I was going to say Paw Patrol. Anyone?
My lord. Okay, so, are you going to tell the Sky Patrol that you're going to send Ashtalora ahead, or...
I'll have Ashtalora kind of float on by so that they
Okay.
see her.
Okay.
I can't. They're far away. I just...
We have 3.5 people on a broom, so
Yes.
it's like we're not, I think that she can pass us pretty quickly. It's like float her up and then like
Yeah, she's definitely faster than y'all right now. Okay, so you can go ahead and head back to this kind of regal manor. Ashtalora will be the first one to see that this thing has been quite literally lifted out of the ground and then just put back down. It seems deliberate. There is nothing that has come out of it. It doesn't look like anything has gone in. It's just been lifted and then dropped.
Do the seams match up? Did it get a little twisted?
Yeah, it's been like ever so slight. It's like 2 degrees off, like on the rotation, so it's just slightly off, enough to annoy people.
Thanks, I hate it. It doesn't look like anyone's entered or exited. It literally looks like it's just been picked up and set down.
Then it's probably not a giant because they would have not put it back right.
Could also be visible. Do giants burrow? No.
Earth giant, maybe? I don't know. Can any of you guys like sense invisible type things?
Nothing I have prepared right now.
We're treating Valentine as an NPC, right? Can Valentine use her?
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Her what was it? What was it?
Good
or evil
vibe check.
Vibe check.
Yes, the vibe check.
I'm
You may
looking.
use your vibe check if you'd like.
Okay, Valentine's gonna. Oh wait, is that not prepared? It might not be prepared. Please hold.
Oh no.
I'm looking. There's. No, I don't think so.
This is fine.
I can do Sixth Sense, but it's not necessarily invisible things. It's just.
Oh, bless her heart. She has Revivify. Leona, I love you. For just having that ready. No. Valentine does have Detect Magic.
That one. Let's do that one.
Okay. If Valentine can maneuver the broom to be within, what is this, 30 feet? Yeah, within 30 feet of the house,
Okie doke.
then she will
Certainly.
detect magic.
Okay. As the detect magic is cast, you get a sense. First of all, there is a lingering presence of transmutation magic around the border of the house itself, where it had been lifted out of the ground. The house itself seems to have multiple blips inside of it, both of transmutation and enchantment. Through the house itself, and there is a singular blip far down below.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the Kruthic that were chasing us?
Yeah, something hit me.
Uh-huh.
And they had to be very stealthy because, let's face it, Mara's passive perception is like way high.
Yes.
So they came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And now they've
And then
gone to nowhere.
Ray's
rode
like,
off.
your point is.
I'm
And then
hearing that
you
this
rode off,
singular blip
and
below the.
you came back and you didn't encounter any more. And it's a
That's
very good
that.
question to ask, but you
Mara's
do not know.
That concerns
It's a trap.
me.
Ray,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the face you're making.
It's just my face.
I like it. I like the face that you have.
No, the
Thank
face,
you.
the face itself is fine. It is a very good face. However, there is a current smirk on it that has me concerned with a capital C.
I feel like we should go into the mansion.
I think we're
We
going
should
to.
burn it down.
I feel like yes.
Burn it to the ground.
Come on, we have like 3
tonight.
clerics.
That's true.
Famous last words.
Ahoy! Listen, Valentine has Revivify. We're good.
I do too.
I don't. I just
I
have
think
lots
I
of healing.
always have to have it.
You
Okay.
do. You do. Based on previous experiences, you should.
No, I mean like I think it's always prepared for me. I don't think I can unprepare it.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's handy.
Excellent.
And I assume it's been longer than an hour since we came into town, so everyone's motivational speech is gone, correct?
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it took us an hour to set up the.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we should. I'm loath to suggest this, but perhaps we should go in and make sure everything is all in well beneath the surface in that mansion.
What was the magic that was below the house? More transmutation or enchantment?
Enchantment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Mara's going to do another motivational speech for the casters. Basically, it's going to be, keep us alive. Please.
Yes, hopefully.
And then she's going to go ahead and use a concentration spell and cast Intellect Fortress on Orin.
Ooh. What does that do?
Yeah, what does that do?
So for the duration, one willing creature you can see within range has resistance to psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Hey.
So on.
And how many temporary hit points do we get from that?
You get 5.
Whiz. Nice.
I was about to write this down. It's almost like I have a character sheet for this.
I'm out of 3rd level spells, so.
You
Oh,
won't
thank you,
need
Mora.
them.
So make use of them.
Thank you, Mara. I appreciate that. It feels quite nice in my head.
Okay.
How would we want to do this? There's a door, there's some windows. We could always fly up. We could enter from different areas possibly so that like we don't explode upon opening a door or something.
No one's been in town. There shouldn't be anyone inside.
Did we went inside when we came and got the hay, or no, we stayed outside?
You stayed outside, but you didn't hear or see anything inside, as far as you know.
So you cleric type folks, would you be able to see like if someone had cast glyphs of warding inside? Would you be able to recognize them?
What kind of spell is Glyph of Warding?
Well, let's see. It is.
Glyph of Warding is a abjuration spell, so you did not feel any abjuration during that
Okay.
Detect Magic or Valentine did.
Oh, there it is.
So, yeah, there shouldn't be a Glyph of Warding in there.
I mean, we can investigate to see if there's any traps, if that's what we're.
And now this is where we should have a rogue.
But we have 3 clerics. It's
Dang
fine.
it! I should have gone the rogue.
So
You
okay,
can
we're still
multi-class.
like within the 30
Okay,
feet
I should.
on the broom, right?
What was that?
We're still like within 30 feet of the house with the still on the broom, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of hop down and see if I can run up and take a peek around, like windows, doors, see if I can see anything inside, if there's any gold or silver like residue around the foundation or anything like that.
And... oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we could check out the upper floors, like kind of like just looking through windows since we're on the flying broom.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
That's probably a good idea, but I think Orin already jumped down.
Well, I mean, both. It's
I'm gonna
good.
check it out. Whoa!
All right. So we have Orin checking through the bottom windows and then everybody checking through the top windows with the broom.
I think. No,
I'm still on the broom, so unless people want to jump
I
down.
let you down to one if you want to. If
Mara and Aridin were not on the broom.
No, y'all are still on the horse.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think Aridin's just gonna walk through the front door.
Yeah, Mara's
just
gonna
not even
follow.
checking. Okay, we're gonna.
I mean, I'll
No, we're yeah.
I'll
mostly
do my
we're
own-
clerics. We're cleric sneaking. We need to make sure it's safe.
I'll cast Detect Magic. Or can I like make sure there's no traps on the door?
You know there's no magical trap on the door. Otherwise, Valentine would have told you.
Right.
Is the door closed or is it open?
The door
Yeah.
is closed.
And is it locked? Does the
You can go ahead and try the handle, and
Are the windows
it
broken?
moves easy enough. Some of the windows did break from it being dropped back down.
See,
Well,
it's
if they
like-
hadn't
Is
break,
it a
then I
house?
was like, magical house. No.
Yeah, no.
If they're broken.
There are like there is very obvious impact damage across the entire manor itself. As you go ahead and kind of take a peek through the shattered glass, you see on one side what appears to be a holding room. It's very pretty, very decorated, pretty much just for entertaining company that wouldn't be in any other room. And then on the other side, you see what appears to be a reading room. It's a very large fireplace and a surprisingly small bookcase in a very regal room. And then, as you are traveling, as whoever remains on the broom is looking in the upstairs rooms, you would find a couple of bedrooms and a bathroom. Again, very lavish, very well decorated, or at least they were before the house was, dropped, and a lot of the stuff inside has been pretty much destroyed.
Before we get too close to the door,
are there red slippers sticking out from under the house?
before we get too close to the door, Mara would say to Aridin, you have a cat for that to send ahead of you.
That's also true. The window's broken?
Yeah, most of the windows are broken.
Okay, can I have Ashlar just... Whoop.
Okay.
Avoiding the glass, Orin's going to circle back around to the front door.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and circle around as Ashlar jumps in. Are you jumping into the reading room or the holding room?
Which one's closer to the front door?
2 windows. 1 room on either side. So.
Holding room.
Okay. Ashlar goes ahead and hops into this holding room. This probably was, at some point, a very expensive and lavish room. Right now, it's a little tattered. You see decorations that have been essentially dropped from the wall. A lot of them now smashed. You see a couple of weapons which you would recognize as immediately decorative rather than practical. A few broken sofas and chairs, and just a lot of broken glass, both from the window itself and from the drinks that were probably kept in this room to entertain those temporary guests. Other than that, not a whole lot in here.
And looking at the door, there's no, tripwire, traps, nothing on the door.
There's a door into what appears to be the hallway, so to get to the front door, and then there is a door in the back.
Have her walk over to the front door.
Okay.
It's a door.
It's a door.
Great.
There's no signs of tampering. It's pretty busted, but it still stands where it's set. Nothing else.
As they're standing out there, Mara's like, that money for that door was worth it. Thinking about.
Yeah, so seeing that, Aridin will open the door.
Okay, cool.
I hate you.
So, as you open up the door,
I would open it and not walk through it.
No, just
I mean,
own
it doesn't.
Just own
It
Just
doesn't
own
matter. As the door opens, you hear a click and a
Boom.
spark. As you hear something collide with the wall to the left of you and above. Whatever it was, it missed you by miles. It's literally just thunked into a section of the a section of the wall up above.
suddenly we're a national treasure.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
As Valentine would step forward, they would detect that there is something at the end of the hallway that is emanating conjuration. Not conjuration, sorry, enchantment.
Thought Valentine was still on the broom flying.
Yeah, we're still up
Upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but as the broom
As we
came
move
closer,
forward.
as the broom came closer to the windows, you would be able to know that on that bottom hallway, there is something at the end of the hallway that is enchanted somehow.
Okay. What were there magical, is there a window nearby that has like a magical aura close to it? On like the second floor that we were kind of flying around?
No, none of the upstairs windows or none of the upstairs areas seems to have any of these magical blips.
Okay.
There are 7 blips total on the bottom floor and 1 underneath.
Okay.
Orin will kind of enter the front door, look up at the, I guess, arrow or spike or bolt or whatever it was that shot at Aridin. Oh, I'm glad I'm short. Shall we have a peek around then? And I would like to look for like a trap door.
As the door is now fully opened, you see what appears to be a large wooden ballista with metal braces. It appears to be on its side, its stand having been busted by the impact, and it fired up diagonally instead of to its intended target. It is very much busted. And yes,
You
you do
should have
look up
had
to
whoever
see...
made the door make the ballista.
You do see up in the corner a sparking arrow, which is wedged into that kind of nook between the wall and the ceiling.
So entering like the foyer and the what did you call it? The like drawing room?
Yeah, there's as you now have kind of like opened up, there is probably a 10-foot corridor with 4 doors total. 2 of them you are already aware of. To the left goes into this holding room. To the right it goes into the what appears to be the reading room. And then next to them are 2 more doors. Past the ballista, there is a final door where these blips are coming from.
Okay, so Valentine's saying that's kind of past the ballista is where the one that's
Correct.
downstairs. All right. So yeah, Orin being led by Valentine of like the magical blips that way, will kind of go over and I want to start to look for like a trapdoor or something.
Okay.
Mara takes her blades out.
All right.
And if Orin doesn't have light, she lights his headband again. I imagine it's dark in here.
Is everyone from the broomstick coming down to join? Or...
I guess so. I kind of wanted to investigate upstairs.
The upstairs?
a bit,
Yeah. Can we like investigate the upstairs?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay.
Valentine will go ahead and jump down in order to help out Orin.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
a
you two
cleric
can go
should
ahead.
go with the
Yes.
party.
Not all of the clerics go one way.
I mean, Orin's
Just
not
like
gonna just
the
run
hive
into the
thing.
basement. Like if he finds something, he's gonna wait.
Okay,
We
but now that he has a
learned.
cleric with him, he doesn't have to wait as long.
Yeah.
Aridin
Okay.
has noted that she is not a rogue.
But
Okay.
yeah, I want to
And
explore
is
the
very
upstairs.
lucky.
There are 2 bedrooms and a bathroom that you can enter in from, like hop from the broom into
Let's go.
the window.
Is the bathroom attached to one of the bedrooms?
Is the bathroom in between the 2 bedrooms?
No, bedroom, bathroom.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess either one of the bedrooms is fine.
Yeah, I guess the most lived-in bedroom.
Okay.
Most
It's a little
lived in
difficult.
bedroom.
I was gonna say it's a little difficult to tell, just due to the amount of damage that the house took. However, one of them, as you now come closer, appears to be an adult's bedroom. Far messier than the second one, even with the damage. The second one appears to be just a singular bedroom, a single bed, immaculately plain. There is a broken chair, there is a slightly busted desk, and that is it. No wardrobe,
Okay.
no dresser, no paintwork, nothing.
That's strange. I feel
Yeah,
like
that feels...
even as a minimalist, Darwin thinks that's strange.
Maybe we should save that one for the second one and then look in the messy one.
Look in the messy one, because I feel like the
First.
super neat one is a death trap.
Right? I do too. I feel that makes me feel weird about it.
I feel like it's
Can I just say that last week we spent an hour before we entered the city? This week we're just like, let's go!
Well,
Going in.
This is done!
I feel like last week we're like, all right. Today we're like, okay, let's go in.
No.
And
It
then
literally can't get any worse. Let's go.
We've literally
Just-
blown up an entire city. It's fine. Don't ask questions. Let's
we
just do
blew
it.
up a hive.
Things are on fire. It's
a
fine.
house lifted up and settled back down. Like, what's the worst that can happen? The Kruthic have all but vanished.
It's fine. Okay, messy bedroom.
Okay. Are you going ahead and hopping in through the window? And
Yeah.
Can I come in through the bathroom window? Just kidding. I don't know. It's a Beatles thing. Let's check for things. Make sure that there's not a trap.
Party area
On the window?
coming.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Jacaranda.
Perception.
I am.
That
going to
is
do the same.
a 12.
Okay.
But I think we're both.
Yeah, I'm also going to roll. Because we're both looking. Oh, it's a 17.
All right.
Okay.
My eyes.
So glad the digital dice aren't failing you, Jesse.
I rolled a 2, Cole.
Hey, you rolled a 17 this time, though.
17 on a 2?
No.
No, last time, earlier.
I was like, hell,
Things are
good
good.
modifier.
I have a plus 15 to my rolls. It's nothing to worry about.
Already, just imagine when we get more levels.
Cool. Doesn't seem to be trapped. You don't find any tripwires, any pulleys, any pressure plates, nothing.
All right, I guess we're gonna find some secrets. Find out how these people live. I want to learn.
All right. You can go ahead and jump in through the window. You enter into a expensive but very clearly not very well thought out about room, in the sense that yes, the materials and the colors in here were probably incredibly expensive and difficult to find. However, that doesn't mean any of them match. It is a strange kaleidoscope of various different styles and colors, all mixed into one room. It is quite the hodgepodge of expensive items. Unfortunately, a lot of them now damaged. You see a double bed, rather rustic in style in comparison to the quite spiky decor that seems to be scattered around the room. There is what appears to be a solid, almost metallic chest at the very foot of the bed, as well as what appears to be some kind of almost a makeup area where there once was a mirror. Now you just see kind of the shattered remains of glass across the working area. You do see a few pots of makeup and other such things scattered around the ground there, and a small chair which seems to be slightly broken.
I feel like we should check that chest.
Yes, we should.
Throw something at it first.
Is there so the chair, it's slightly broken, you said?
Yes.
Can I get a chair, get a chair leg as like a pokey thing?
You can get a chair leg, yeah. It wouldn't be too hard to just go ahead and rip one off at this point. It is pretty busted, so won't take too much strength. You can go ahead.
Poke in the silver chest. I'm trying to... Well, I guess we should probably check the chest as well as the window before trying to open it. So let's do a little investigating this chest.
Okay.
So are we rolling investigation?
Yeah.
Or perception?
Go ahead and roll for it.
So it's gonna be...
Perception if you're looking for traps.
Okay.
Investigation if you want to know a little bit more about the chest itself.
I'll roll investigation.
Okay, then I'll roll perception. And that...
Alright.
Cool.
So for perception, I got it's 22. It would have been a lot lower with
22.
investigation.
Okay.
Alright.
It is definitely not trapped to
Okay.
your knowledge. It is definitely locked, however.
I rolled 10 for investigation.
Okay. The chest itself seems to be relatively well made, but also seems to be quite old. The design around the chest itself is an older one. You don't really find items like this anymore. That's what you would really be able to
Is
glean.
it like quite out of place with all of the furniture?
I mean, everything in this room is super gaudy.
Okay,
it's...
yes, but is it like expensive gaudy or?
It is. Whoever owned this place went to a whole bunch of very expensive places, buying very expensive things, but none of them matched. It is very much this kind of just almost stone-like chest is outdated. Yes, definitely.
It's the what are those mansions called? McMansions?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
This is the only thing in the room which seems like it's function over form.
So I shall try to find a key. Is there like a desk? Is there something on the vanity, possibly drawers?
I want to flip the mattress.
We can do that.
I'm gonna flip the mattress.
Okay. You go ahead and lift up and flip the mattress.
with
You
my
do.
with my 7 strength.
I mean, it's a mattress. Like, it's not.
Okay,
you're
but
bench
it's
pressing the bed. Like, you're
expensive
fine.
mattress. Thank you.
You hear a slight metallic ring as from under one of the pillows, a small metal object.
Ah.
Oh.
Is it key shaped?
It is indeed a key. Yes, you can go ahead. All right. Yes, indeed. indeed. Yeah.
Key.
The key definitely does fit that chest if you're wanting to crank.
Okay. While I was looking in the vanity, did I find any like diaries or like letters and stuff?
You didn't find any diaries, but you did find a lot of pretty naff jewelry. It's all pretty gaudy. It's all pretty kind of worn out, per se. You do find, however, a very nice gold brooch at the very back.
For the foreigners, what does NAF mean?
Thank you.
Naff
Gnarly?
is rubbish. It's like
Oh, okay.
It's made
It's
to look
garbage.
expensive, but
Like
it's
now.
made to
It's
look
pure
expensive.
garbage.
Yeah. With your kind of like natural perception, you'd be able to tell that these things, they would look really nice from a distance. As soon as you get a little closer, they don't look fantastic. However, this brooch that is in the back seems to be real. It's made from it's made very fine.
Well, they're probably gonna come back here, so I'll leave the leave the brooch where it is. But Rochelle,
Nobody's coming
no.
back here. We're burning the house down.
I was going to say, this whole city
You
is...
think?
Okay, well, it sounds like Dewan told me I should take this brooch.
I mean,
like how the two
if
people
you
who
say,
really like
I'm just gonna
shinies went
leave
upstairs.
this, they're probably gonna come back. That one's gonna deadpan at you. No one's coming back.
No one's coming. Like, okay.
And
well,
this is how Dewan starts her segue into Rogue and steals it.
It begins.
adventure begins. So it was the brooch, and then there's nothing like writing or information. It was just the
No letters,
jewelry.
no books. Yes, indeed. It is the NAF jewelry. No diaries, no letters, no books, apart from the ones that are on the bookshelf. Nothing particularly interesting. As you go ahead and pick up this brooch, it was facing you pin side. So as you go ahead and turn it, you see there is a rather pretty inlay with a green gem inlaid in the center.
Ooh, cool. Okay, well, we have the trunk.
I'm gonna open the trunk with the key that I found.
Okay, I'm gonna back up.
You find inside a very strange colored coat. You find...
Is it a Technicolor dream coat?
It's funny that you should say that.
Is it?
It's
As you're
Joseph's house.
as you're taking a look across the robe itself, the further you kind of shift your head, it begins to change in colors.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I want to take this robe out and unfurl it.
Yeah.
Mhm. It is an incredibly long outfit, hood, kind of long sleeves. And as you move it, it seems to almost shift in its color. It changes quite a bit.
Pretty.
Isn't that cloak of...
We didn't sense any magic up here, though, did we?
Maybe the chest.
Oh, it could be
chest.
it could be lead lined or something.
Or glimmer weave, glamour weave. Is it more of that stuff?
You don't know.
Oh, when you so it hides
Yeah.
that
Right.
it's magical.
Y'all are downstairs. You don't know. You ain't here.
We are having a girls' trip upstairs.
We're having...
They're having a klepto trip upstairs.
We are getting brooches. We are getting robes.
It's a fuck makeover montage. I'm 100% going to just stuff this in my satchel because it seems important.
It seems important.
It seems important. No one's coming back to this place. I'm definitely
You
becoming
keep
a
saying
rogue.
that, but I'm not sure that's true.
Jack, by the time we're done, this place is either going to be a pile of ashes, or no one's going to care about it regardless because they'll be crawling in bugs.
Should we investigate it and see what it is before we... Or try to see what it is?
We could do that now and waste time, or we could just...
I
take
mean,
it.
what are they? They're probably doing so much down there.
All right,
They don't care.
As they hear a bang at this point.
There's a bang and a scream.
Told him to watch out for that pressure plate! Fuck!
You also find in the chest a small pouch and a pocket watch.
Okay, those things
Okay.
I will investigate. That pouch I'm going to investigate.
Okay. You
I thought you said a bucket of lunch. Like,
yes, yes, a bucket of lunch.
What kind of lunch?
I'm hungry. Alright, it's a 15.
General lunch. Yeah. The pouch is it has something in it. As you go ahead and pick it up, it jiggles.
Jingles or
When
jiggles?
I said investigate the
It
pouch,
jingles.
I meant also like look in the pouch.
I was gonna say, like, you're investigate the pouch makes it sound like you're not opening it. You're just like,
she's like sniffing it.
What is this?
This is a pouch.
What does it taste like? What does the pouch taste like?
It's like one of those murder mystery games where you click on the item. It's like, this is the thing that you just clicked on.
Yes.
It's a fork. This is a fork.
You have to say investigate what's in the pouch, not investigate the pouch, because then you're just looking at the pouch.
While she's investigating the pouch, can I investigate the coat too?
The coat she put in her
Absolutely
bag.
can.
Yeah, I'm going into her bag.
Right, I'm too busy sniffing a pouch, apparently.
Okay, so in the pouch is 13 platinum and 3 gold.
Hey, that works for a lot of things I've heard.
No one is going to miss this.
Well, the army's coming in right after us, so it's just going to get taken
right.
by them anyway, so.
That makes sense.
I'd rather us take it. How much platinum and how much, what? 13 platinum and...
13 platinum and
3 gold.
3 gold.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
So that is what's in the pouch. Yeah, there is the pocket watch still in the chest, and the coat that you took.
I will. Jack, are you investigating the cloak in my bag?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you actually are? Okay, cool. I thought it was a
I
joke.
actually am.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and just pull this cloak straight back out there. Yeah, it's
And
super
it's
nice.
investigate, you said?
I like the thing she like sends a vine and it just opens the flap of the pouch.
Slowly takes it out. Maybe I should be a rogue too.
Yeah.
We just have 2 rogues and
Ah,
stuff.
good.
Two
A party
rogue
of cleric
clerics.
rogues. Wonderful.
Usually it's
Lord.
the rogue like rushing in and making mistakes and the cleric following behind like, no, don't do that. But now
What happens when they're the same thing?
2 in 1. I mean, you just cut out the middleman.
We're sneaky in the name of God.
Okay, so that is a 14.
Okay.
It was investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This robe is definitely enchanted somehow. You can imagine that more than likely your assumption there was correct, and that this box is protected somehow from magical divination.
Mm-hmm.
The cloak itself seems to continue this shifting. As you begin to touch it, you... Well, actually, what harmless magical effect would you say that Jacaranda represents the most?
Druidcraft.
Yeah, sure, I guess Druidcraft. I mean, because, like, the whole imagination thing, I do, brain isn't working, but, like, things showing cool.
Illusions?
Yeah, there we go. Illusions. That was the word.
Alright, I got you.
So as you go ahead and kind of fully touch this robe, you see flowers begin to grow on the robe around where you're touching. As the flowers grow, their colors seem to shift ever so slightly. A warm and thin mist begins to envelop just the robe itself as this collection of flowers begins to spread across the entirety of the fabric.
This is gorgeous.
Do I also see that? Like it's
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, it's not hidden at all.
and Jacaranda doesn't wear clothes, correct?
She does. Well, she doesn't yet.
I was going to say makeover.
She'll come out in a robe. No. Yeah, like she doesn't. She has like a rope, like top kind of, but it's not really clothes. It's more like decoration.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. Interesting. Well, it does a thing. We know that now.
But I want to touch. Jesse, want Dawn to touch it, but I don't know if Dawn feels compelled to touch it. Jacaranda, I feel like you should. This maybe I'll take it back out of my set.
All the way out. You'll take it all the way out of the set.
Give it to you.
All right.
This looks like it was meant for you. I already have a cloak because I wear clothes.
This is my first like real piece of clothing.
What a touching.
I'm free and kind of.
You know, I don't know what's happening downstairs with Mara, but what's
Yes.
going on upstairs is excellent. I am totally here for it.
It's literally like makeover montage. We've accomplished it.
It really is.
I'm gonna put the little brooch on.
Yes! The green with your leaves and the cloak and the flowers.
Now give us a twirl.
You're gonna
Welcome to
come.
Mind of the Martyr, the Sims edition.
And her little fireflies.
Can I investigate the pocket watch?
love it.
And the fireflies.
Okay.
Alright, last
So-
thing. Pocket watch.
Pocket watch. Yeah. I mean, we could wait on the pocket watch until later, just so we could.
Yeah.
I feel like we've taken so.
Yes,
Just
I'm
in
gonna
case it's
flip
time,
over
it's
real
time.
quick.
I feel like we
Yeah,
just.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
flip
pocket
over
the
real
pocket
quick.
watch because I was so distracted by the cloak that I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. We'll investigate it later.
Jacaranda is the one who currently has the cloak. You can go ahead and add Glamour Weave to your inventory.
Nice.
Glamour what?
Glamour Weave.
Glamour weave.
Indeed.
I am sitting
So-
pretty.
As we've now discovered what this robe is, we can go ahead and flick back downstairs to the party. Are we only checking the door behind the ballista, or are we checking the two side doors as well?
I am going down straight the hall and
Okay.
checking behind the ballista. I'm concentrating more on like, is there any hidden door like trapdoors?
Okay. It doesn't seem to be.
Laura is going with Orin.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything like behind the ballista directly. This door at the back is slightly busted. There are sections that have fallen away from the damage of the house. As you look through, you see quite a bit of darkness towards the back of whatever room you're currently staring into. And you can see what appears to be decorative suits of armor, like laid out to the left and right of this room. But everything else is a little bit more difficult to see right now.
Okay.
I
Mara,
asked Ton if he'd actually been in this house before.
Can't say that I have. I haven't really been discertained, to be honest, not often anyway. I usually find myself across the ocean from here.
And then Orin was hey Mara. Yes.
Mara, rather dark room ahead of me here. Perhaps could use some of your assistance.
I'd go over there. And you said the suits of armor are standing up.
Yeah, and they appear to be on pedestals. They're not all identical suits. They seem to be different. You can see the vague texture of a mannequin inside.
Why didn't they fall down? Is what she would say to
They're
Orin.
still standing. Yeah. So they're still standing. I don't know. Everything else is all around the place. That's suspicious to me.
Yeah, you think? I will cast light on the door frame, on the inside of the door frame, to try to get more light into the room.
Yeah, you definitely could. As you go ahead and do this, take another look through, you can see a strew of paintings across the side of the walls behind the armor itself. Some of them have dropped down to the ground and dislodged. Some of them are still just about on the wall, although they are definitely in various states of wonkiness currently. You can see two torches that are at the very, very back of the room on the back wall, neither of which are lit.
Well, I think it might be worth it to take a look-see, but perhaps we should gather everybody else up just in case these what appear to be guards might come around, come moving.
What's the floor made out of?
The floor in here seems to be the same as the floor in here. It seems to be a very fine and strong wood.
Can I make a perception check and see if like any of the boards look a little bit raised or anything?
You can go ahead
like
and
if I was going to step on something, it would.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take a look at that. Absolutely.
14 plus 8. That's 22.
22. Okay. From what you can see here currently, there doesn't appear to be any kind of plates or disruptions in the ground that would cause suspicion for you.
Mara would say, stay here, and she's gonna walk out into the middle of the armor on each side.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
You go ahead and step inside.
Mm-hmm.
You stand between the middle of the first two armor. Nothing.
And how many sets are there?
There are 4 sets on each side. 8.
Okay, so she goes right into the middle of all of them.
Okay.
Because she figures if she gets there and they do something, she can thunder wave.
Okay. Yeah. You go ahead and step right into the middle of the room. And nothing happens.
I hate it.
Valentine is weary and will definitely inform you that the enchantment pings are definitely coming from the armor.
Okay. So she's
and
gonna
it's probably about then that the spell would drop.
The
For
spell would drop.
the
detect
detect
magic.
magic.
I was like,
Okay.
I was like, all right, what's going on?
So I'm going to step closer to the ones on the left side of the room and try to investigate to see like I'm going to try to like move the armor, like see if it like going to release like a door or something like that.
Okay.
Looking for mechanisms.
Yeah, absolutely. As you go ahead and do this, Orin, Aridin, what are we doing?
I will actually call back to Aridin. And Aridin, you mind yelling upstairs and having them come down? I feel like we should all be together for this, just in case.
Yeah, I can do that. And just while they were doing that, Aridin was standing still kind of in like the center. Is there anything that catches Eridan's eye that something that like Jotra would notice? Anything interesting?
Okay. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Ooh, an Arcana check. I'm good at those. 14.
Enchantments usually have a very specific trigger, just like the glyphs of warning that you've seen your allies use before. The fact that if these things are magical, as Valentine says, why haven't they moved already? And if so, why are they here? Is probably what would come to your mind with that roll. It's a little low, so you probably wouldn't get specifics, but you would definitely get questions to ask.
Do they all look the same?
No, each suit of armor is a different style, and very clearly worn by different individuals. They are all relatively tall folk, though.
What are the weapons?
They don't have any.
Are
It's
they
just
all in the
the
same
armor.
pose?
Yeah, they all seem to be in a kind of neutral pose with one fist kind of just raised to their sternum, as if they were going to do like a knight's bow.
Can I go over to the torches and just see if I can like dislodge one of them?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
No! In the meantime, I'm calling down to the rest of the party!
And it was 21 for my
You hear the
investigating to
touch.
see if there are
No
any
touchy.
You hear in the distance, like quiet girls just want to have fun.
Just like muted behind a door or something.
It's like the one from BioShock Infinite in the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
14 for that strength check.
Okay. You go ahead and grab one of the torches. There's a little bit more purchase than you think. You kind of tug and you tug, and all of a sudden, just as you hear a mechanism move from elsewhere. Mara, with that investigation
flexibly
check.
ducks.
That's
She heard
fair.
that. Shh. What?
No!
As you're investigating, you can actually take a look and remove a section of the bracer if you would like to take a look at the mannequin underneath itself.
Mhm.
You can see that its joints appear to be bolted in place. This thing has no real movement, and as you kind of go ahead and tug at certain sections, it is very obvious that this entire structure has been pinned and bolted and rooted into its podiums.
Okay. Well, whoever built the door probably built these things too. These podiums. I'm just waiting to see what happens from the shh.
Yeah. So the mechanism
I called down.
goes like, I feel like
Jacaranda, please.
I feel like
We're up to stupid shit.
Oren had to run up and grab
Jump,
this thing
right?
and jump and grab it. So he's like got his feet up on the like thing and he's like,
But why?
Jacaranda, Dawan, you hear, as you're messing around with this kind of stuff, you hear Eridan shout. You probably have enough time to take a look at the pocket watch, but not an in-depth one. It is very pretty, engraved with a symbol that neither of you would have seen before. Just on the front. It's one of those mechanical ones, so you click it open and it kind of flicks open. As it does so, you see the face of the pocket watch itself, and indented almost into the door part is a ring.
Well, okay.
Like a ring that we can take out?
Small ring, plain.
Okay. I'm not
silver.
gonna take it out. Just
Mhm.
I feel like I click it open. Here, Eridan. Click it close. We should go.
On our way down, do we see anything just like, what is the bathroom? Like just bathroom?
Yeah, what
Empty
is
room.
the suspiciously empty room that is very suspicious? Can I like run in and throw a drawer open and then run out?
Yeah, you can go in, bang,
We've left pieces of the map uncovered.
and then back off, and then run into the bathroom and duck around, back out. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly interesting. The blank room is just very eerie and weird, as you've kind of already stated. The bathroom is just a regular bathroom. There's a big kind of marble tub in it, along with, cleaning supplies and other such nonsense. It's really unremarkable. I mean, it's very pretty and very expensive, but there's nothing interesting in it.
Okay.
Okay. Then
We head on down.
yeah, giving that blank room a wide berth.
All right. Okay, you can go ahead, and there is a set of stairs which comes down. As you pull the door and open it, it opens out into that hallway. In fact, if you were facing forwards, it is the one off of the reading room. It's, like the second right.
I'm going to ride the broom down so I'm faster.
It's not a tall building. You're okay. Don't worry. It's not, but I am. Yeah, fair enough. Just fair. Okay.
Could I cast Identify on the suits of armor
Okay.
and suit of armor?
Yeah. You can go ahead and step forwards and cast Identify. Are you going to do that as a ritual, or are you going to burn a slot for it?
Ritual. Seems like we have time. So I would have been doing that while waiting for Dawan and Jack and...
Okay.
Before Oren fucked everything up.
we don't know yet.
Nothing has happened in the room. It's just that torch has been pulled and it's stayed there. As everyone...
Oh, okay.
now
All
rejoins
right.
the
So
party.
nothing,
Because you gotta pull the
nothing
other torch too.
opened.
To open the bookcase.
Right, that's what I figured that the armors are, or doors. But you have to pull the other torch, Oren.
I thought the
All right, if you
deceptively
say so.
small
So
bookcase.
Wait! Identify!
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't pull it.
Please.
So with Identify, you learn what spell is currently affecting these objects. In this case, it is the spell Animate Objects.
Mm-hmm.
But they do not seem to respond to any of Mara's meddling or any of yours.
Has anyone hit it?
No.
It's because we haven't pulled the second torch.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna pull the second torch, and they're gonna.
But do we want to animate
You open
them,
the
though?
door
Right now. Do a
Well, it
little
depends
more
on where
investigating.
I assume the door down is going to be opened when we pull the second torch.
Yeah, probably.
At least that's Mara's
also-
thinking in her mind. She's like, if I was going to build passage under the house, gotta do both torches.
It might be behind, the door might be behind one of these suits of armor, so we're gonna have to get him out of the way, perhaps.
Ray, you mentioned a small bookcase. Deceptively small bookcase. I would like to take a look at that bookcase
Okay.
and see if there's anything amiss.
Okay. So you can head into the reading room and take a look at this bookcase. Considering that this is definitely a fancy reading room, there's probably about 15 books total on this. And 5 of them are tiny. The rest of them are huge. Like, probably a good, 2, maybe 3,000 pages. These things are pretty chunky. But other than that, yeah, it's just a little unusual.
Okay.
You don't find anything particularly amiss about it. It's just
And it's
you'd
against
expect,
the wall.
perhaps. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Oh, by the way, do a little spin.
Jack is so cute.
And then I move on to what's happening in this room. You've pulled those suits of armor.
The suits of armor are supposed. The spell animate object is on them, but they're not moving.
Maybe they're shy.
They haven't been triggered yet. Not sure what the trigger is.
Oh. Mara seems to think it's the second torch. I'm ready to pull it if y'all are ready.
Well, it's either that or maybe your glyphs, it's supposed to detect something monstrous, but the Kruthic haven't made it in here.
Do I know the spell animate magic? Or animate magic? Animate object.
Making up your own spells.
I don't think.
Animate magic sounds like a Disney spell.
Right? That's what I was just thinking of. Sorcerer's Apprentice. The brooms dancing across the room.
Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da.
Was it fairly difficult for Orin to pull the thing down, or not that hard?
It was like a 14 strength.
Yeah, it was a pull. It wasn't easy. You couldn't accidentally pull this lever. You had to put some force into it.
Orin weighs 50 pounds, so
yeah.
Why
Probably
he
not
didn't
a
do some
massive strain.
cool monk bounce off the wall and hit it?
Kick it to make it lower,
no, I just ran up and was like, "Hua!"
pulling it down. Okay, well, I mean, I'm curious to see what you all decide to do. I'll just wait
move away
over
from
here.
the armor.
Yeah.
I will go stand in the middle of the armor again. Everyone move that way.
I'm standing by the window.
And then Orin, do your
I'm
thing.
going to go hide in an alcove.
All right, so
I'm
gonna-
standing not too far from Orin. I'm with Orin.
I'm gonna flip up the wall, grab the lever, and just bring it down.
Now he does it
maybe
cool.
do a little kick.
First time
Okay,
was just
I'm
a
gonna try to be
run.
cool, but really it's gonna be the same thing. Both feet up on the wall,
Okay. Is everyone in the room watching this, or is someone outside, looking at something else just before this happens?
I guess we're all.
I don't know where Ton is. Or
Yeah, where is
Yeah,
Tom?
Ton.
Torn would have followed you. Yeah.
Okay.
Torn's inside.
And
But
then
then
he's
Valentine, I
do
see
your
is
thing.
inside.
Yes, Valentine will also be inside.
I just make sure everyone moves to the other side of the room.
Here we go.
I'm with Orin though.
Okay. So, Oren, you run up, you kick this lever. Go ahead and roll a dex check for me.
Oh, dex check. Okay.
You're kicking it now. It's different. You're,
Yeah,
you're not
okay.
yanking it, so
I'm
you're doing
gonna
monk
do
shit.
this.
You're doing monk shit.
21.
21.
And do
Okay.
monk shit you do.
A little faster. As the second torch is pulled down and both light up with what seems to be a small, almost white flame. And as soon as they set alight, every piece of armor falls off the mannequins and just clatters to the ground. Takes a second, and another second. And suddenly, you all find the ground taken out from under you as the pedestals themselves drop. The metal begins to careen down this hole as you also follow it.
Wait, I get a dex check, right? To jump on the pedestal since I was standing right there.
You could definitely try.
Can I grab Orin? Can I grab Orin?
Absolutely.
Did I drop or am I still hanging on? Or can I be like...
You kicked it. You kicked it.
Wait,
You
wait,
didn't
wait,
grab on.
wait.
You did say you
Like-
kicked it. So
Maybe he can like.
Nope,
I don't-
I was surprised as everyone. I rolled a 3.
I mean, we still have Valentine's
Brew.
brew.
Yeah, so Valentine and me, we're gonna
Correct.
grab as many people as we can. I'm closest to Orin, and if whoever Valentine doesn't catch, I'll get him.
Oh, well, I mean, I still had the broom from upstairs, so I can try to
Okay.
yeah, it'll be Jacaranda and
Yeah.
Oh, Jacaranda.
Eric.
grab everybody. Or someone? People?
Go ahead and roll a dex check for me, both of you, as you are now falling / trying to grab people.
Would it be
As you are now
acrobatics?
plummeting
Athletics?
down the scrap. Yeah, probably just straight dex, honestly.
Oh, okay. Wait, how do I straight text? 21.
16.
All right, nice roll for
And-
both of you.
Yeah, mine was a 7. I follow my butt. That's fine. Or can't be
I'm
cool
gonna-
all the time.
Yeah. Oh, are we
Just
all
most
doing
of the
checks?
time.
I'm
Yeah, are
sorry.
we all doing dex?
No, just Eridan and Jacaranda as
Okay.
they're going around trying to grab everyone else. Because as you're looking down, there is no bottom that you can see. It is just a straight,
Oh, no.
sheer plummet.
Oh, good.
Definitely using slow fall for any of
Mhm. So, Eridan, you can go ahead and grab Orin. Jacaranda, you can grab everyone who was on the pre-broom crew. The I don't remember what we called them now.
The broom bitches.
The Sky
The
Patrol.
air.
I think it's
Patrol,
Sky
Yeah, the
Patrol.
Sky
Sky
Patrol.
Patrol,
That's
Sky
it.
Patrol.
That's the one. Yeah, you can grab everyone who was previously on the Sky Patrol before they plummet too far down. You are currently you would have dropped realistically about at least 15, 20 foot down this hole. It seems like almost an endless pit underneath you. It is quite the distance. As you look up, you can see the two sections of the floor now kind of like bent down like a trapdoor, essentially. And the podiums are still sticking out of the sides. And the mannequins and the podiums are now horizontal, essentially making your travel up blocked. Not totally blocked, but more difficult.
So like a cage almost?
Exactly.
I'm having trouble visualizing what's happening.
So here the dude standing up, and then the floor dropped, and then it went. And
Yeah.
So the dudes are like this now.
Oh, the armor?
Yeah.
The mannequins that were in the armor.
Oh, the mannequins in armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they went
So
like
they're-
this, creating this sort of like a
Pseudo
Cage.
cage. Not quite a
Blocking off.
cage, but kind of a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a gap between them if you wanted to fly up and past. But yeah, they
What's
are
the fun in that?
in the way.
Yeah.
Do I take falling damage?
You are caught by Jacaranda, so you do not have to worry about hitting the
Oh.
ground.
Oh, okay. All of my limbs, my many limbs.
You rolled well
just
on the dex
create-
check. You
you
can
just
go ahead
create,
and
like, a
grab everyone on
web.
the broom.
Yeah.
The broom is sinking slowly because we weigh like a
We weigh
bajillion
a
pounds.
lot.
Yes, it is going down, but
Yeah, but
I think
it's better than
We're
like
going down swinging.
plummeting.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you're not
400 pounds
plummeting
was
at
the
all.
max.
yeah. Yeah, it takes a little while before you do hear a lot of clanging and clamoring as the armor that dropped hits now the bottom.
Well, we know there's a bottom.
Oh, good.
Sorry about that. Really didn't think that the floor was gonna drop out on us.
That's okay.
I mean, it's not your fault. We all were preparing, just not for the right thing.
Can I? I'm gonna have Ashtalora come flying down, and I want to, I want to cast light. I was gonna say on her collar, but can I just like cast it on Ashtalora?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, that's great. So I'm gonna cast light on Ashtalora, and I want her to fly down. See what's up.
Okay. Definitely.
What's down?
Ashlara will go ahead. You kind of see this light fly down and slowly begin to fade as it travels down and down and down to the bottom. You find, or Ashlara finds rather, a old stone structure at the very bottom. And a very similar kind of fleshy mesh that made up the hive.
Oh no.
Orin,
Fire time?
there might be something towards the bottom that sort of resembles the hive. Not to cause alarm or anything.
Oh boy, the sisters. Well, we were sent here to kill them, right?
Still looking through Ashtalora's eyes. Is there any activity? Mayhaps?
As you reach the bottom, there is a carved stone archway with a kind of very definitive carved out section which leads into a tunnel. This entire area is covered with this kind of hive flesh. And further down the tunnel, it is very dark. And seems to continue for quite a while before you see some kind of room at the very end. The archway itself at the very bottom of this hole has an inscription which goes all around the inlay of the arch itself.
I don't recommend burning
Says-
what's down there because we don't know how much air is down here.
Give me just a second.
I don't know if Ashtalora is like getting to the edge of that 100-foot range, but I would slowly be lowering because obviously Ashtalora went down there and like nothing came flying out of the walls. So I'd be lowering us down just a little bit
Okay.
to keep up with the 100-foot so I can look.
You, Eridan, do not speak the language that the inscription is written in.
Can I describe the language? The writing?
Realistically, probably not, because you don't have a basis for this language.
I don't have what?
You don't have a basis for this language.
Oh.
You've never seen, or you don't
Do
have
you
any
men-
history with this particular
Oh yeah,
language.
so she mentions about the language. Oh, I can read it once we get down there.
Okay. The coast is clear to
Has-
come down.
Okay. Is everyone descending?
Is Ton still with us? Did he shift into an owl? Is he an owl?
You don't see him.
Ton?
No response.
Oh fuck. I bring Ashtalora back to where all the armor is, and
Mhm.
I want her to look around.
There is a ton of various different kinds of armor pieces scattered across the ground.
Is there any blood, and do I see Ton?
No and no.
I messaged Ton. Don't know if we're 100 feet down, so.
What on God's green earth?
You
Okay.
okay up there?
I'm not a fan of heights. You get back.
Are you not still in the house?
You... I don't know whether you can sigh through a message, but I think he does, as he's just done with this crap by now. Not with you, just with the situation by now. And you hear a click, which echoes throughout the chamber, and a small plume of blue light travels up the tunnel.
Oh, he's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You fell rather quickly.
I know. Thankfully, I have a little trick.
Oh, good.
So you're okay?
That's a word. Just
Don't do that.
as you begin to descend, you do indeed see Torn standing at the very bottom.
As I land next to him, I definitely give him just a on the shoulder. Just a ah.
He goes ahead and pulls up the shield and kind of just smacks it a couple times. Can't do it very often, but it comes in handy. I can hide in it for a while.
You just bumped into your shield and let it drop.
I don't like heights.
So dramatic. Anyway, Mara, you said that you'd be able to read this inscription, right?
Yeah, where is it?
Over this way. And I'll lead her to it. And I'll have Ashtalora fly around it because she's now a little furry puffball of light.
Mm-hmm.
As all cats are, honestly.
It is Jacaranda that has the highest passive perception, right?
I think so.
17.
I think you have like a
Mine's-
17.
Mine's
Yeah.
18.
I have a 16.
Okay.
Oh, Mara has 18.
Everyone has such. Okay, I'll shush then.
I think
I know
last
the
time I just had the
Valentine's
highest
is
because
so
Mara
small.
wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay. So Mara and Jacaranda, and Eridan as well, actually. You suddenly hear a shuffle.
A shot?
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
Oh, a shuffle. It's
A
like,
shuffle.
Every day I'm shuffling.
It sounds like a sack being moved by a farmer.
sack being moved.
Yeah,
Like
like a
a-
sack of hay.
A sack of hay?
Mm-hmm.
Sack of flour?
A sack of grain?
It's a sack of flesh. Come on, we know it.
Stop it! I hate this.
Don't
As
lie to
you're-
yourselves.
Stop
As
it.
you look at the inscription on the archway,
What?
I don't remember who reads Sylvan, but it is written in Sylvan.
I do.
I don't read Sylvan, but I was just going to cast Comprehend Languages.
You absolutely can. Yeah. 100%.
Is
You can
it,
go ahead and cast that.
Oh, if you don't want to use a spell slot, though. I mean, if you want to, though, that's fine too.
It's fine because Mara wouldn't have known that you could read it, and she
Oh.
would have just cast it as walking over there, and it's fine. It's just a
Yeah.
first level spell slot. So.
Okay.
All good. All good. Yeah, this is written in Sylvan. It's a slightly older form of the dialect, so it's not entirely grammatically correct, but you get what the message is saying. It simply states, "Do not open. The last of death inside." And there is no door or barrier on the archway itself.
Someone
Does it look
opened
like
the
there
archway.
was one and now
Yeah,
there's not one?
so-
Or does it look like a portal that's just open?
You would assume that something was probably here.
Okay.
And now it's
And
not
now
here.
it's open, and now the city's overtaken by Kruthik.
Good.
Someone certainly didn't listen.
Well, I wonder if it was your little friend who was taking the eggs.
Army?
Or at least someone they knew.
What did it say in Sylvan again?
Do not open, last of death inside.
Okay.
What?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this cheese puff gremlin that walked past the doorway.
Cheese puff gremlin.
Austin.
So where is the sound coming from the other side of the archway? The shuffling?
Sound is coming from up.
Something's coming up.
It seems to be getting more intense as it's coming down towards you. It's getting louder.
Pulling my scimitar out.
Like, it sounds like it's like crawling on the walls?
Send Ashtalora towards the noise.
As Ashtalora travels up, the light that she is still emitting shows you the scene playing out. You hear the rustling of stuffing against hay as these 8 mannequins are crawling their way down the tunnel itself.
Oh no!
I don't like that.
Slowly but deliberately making their way down the side of this tunnel.
How big
that
is
fell.
the tunnel's pretty big, right? Pretty wide space.
It's the
Yeah, it's like it was the size of the room basically, so it was pretty hefty. Yeah, you're now sitting in like a 15 by 15 box.
And this is the
essentially.
armor that
Well, no,
fell.
sorry, not 15, 30 by 30 box.
And are they crawling like down one side of the wall as opposed to another side of the wall?
4 on one side, 4 on the other.
Okay.
So it's not
There's
the armor
8.
on the floor.
I mean, I'm going to fuck sake flame them. Nope.
Wait, is it the armor? Is it
I
the
don't
armor
care.
from
They're crawling towards us.
And the
Oh, the
Okay.
armor is on the ground. It is the mannequins that are coming towards
Maybe
you.
they're just coming to get their armor.
okay, and the mannequins are crawling down the pit, which is not covered in bug biomesh.
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
just
Okay.
So
All right.
this portal, the portal, the archway,
it's not a portal, it is just an archway
Just an
and a
archway.
corridor.
Right. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers in that archway, just in case there's something on the other side while we're having this fight.
Okay. Yeah.
That
Definitely.
Pause.
they will be taken care of, but I believe that's gonna drop your intellect fortress.
That's okay.
So, but yeah, I'm putting a Cloud of Daggers there because I don't want something coming behind us while we have to fight them.
Okay. Alrighty. As these creatures continue to approach, they are probably 60 foot above you now, as they are speeding up the closer to the ground with you.
I
get.
want to do a 6th sense and see what kind of vibe I get from them.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Not a vibe.
Okay. You quite literally don't feel anything. It's a strange, cold absence. You probably assume this creature is
That's worse.
unaligned.
I don't think they're coming for us. I think they're coming for the armor. But just stay away just in case.
Yeah, I'll go as far away from the armor as possible, and I'm readying
We'll
Sacred
get
Flame.
ready. Yeah.
But nah, you know what? No, it's Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame.
She's doing it.
You gonna sacred flame it?
I'm gonna Sacred Flame it.
Okay.
They're descending
Alrighty.
upon us. I will descend flame-like radiance upon them.
Okay, and that's a dex check, yes.
That is a dex check, yes.
Dex save.
What level am I? Oh,
That is going to be a 12.
you failed.
All right.
Alright, that is 13 points of damage. Radiant damage on these men.
All right. How does this sacred flame look? Because you go ahead and cast it out here.
It looks like there's sunlight suddenly at the top of the dark tunnel. And it feels really nice and warm, but hopefully too hot for these disgusting cloths, straw scarecrows. That's what I was trying to do.
Things. These things.
These puppets.
All right. And on that note, why don't we go ahead and roll initiative here?
Alrighty.
Yay.
All right.
Was
I'm
that
just gonna
your
do-
cicada sacred flame?
That is my cicada sacred flame.
I love it.
It's that super
Nope.
What?
I'll make a note.
Oh. I thought you said nope. I'm like, it's not.
You don't get to tell me how my spells look.
Okay, Orin, tell
No,
me.
but I have a sound effect for that, and it's
I
going
know,
in
yes.
post.
So it's that super hot sunlight. You hear the cicadas. Wow, y'all.
Oh,
Who
wow.
has the higher dex mod? I assume it's Mara, but I'm gonna double check
Yeah,
just in
I
case.
have a 2 + 2.
I have a +4.
Yes, because bards.
Wowee! Get it, Mara.
Oh my gosh,
Sure
Cole,
thing.
you're
Yeah.
last again.
How did
And
we
look
roll?
at-
So,
listen,
oh,
It's
we have to
always.
roll for Valentine?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, roll for Valentine. Oh,
Yes,
I'm
please.
sorry, Valentine, in advance.
No.
I rolled a 14, but I'm not sure what her.
+2.
Okay, so 16.
Oh, Cole.
Good. I'm glad you rolled.
I
No,
like to
listen,
imagine
I was excited
that
because I rolled
Aridin-
above a 10. I rolled above a 10.
I'm
I like to imagine that Aridin is slow because she has to pull out her wizard book and flip to the page and then cast.
she has to sing the songs.
Just, oh crap, how does the song go again? Damn
I
it.
have this other song stuck in my head and I
You
can't
need
remember.
to do warm-up exercises before you sing.
It is I, the,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
it is I, the baby shark. Voice.
No.
Okay, so that is Jack. So Mara, Dewan, Jack, Orin. What was it for Valentine?
16?
16.
16. So Valentine. Aridin and Torn lost.
On
Alrighty.
Aridin, yeah!
Oh wait, hang on. Wait, I did the maths way wrong here.
Oh, never mind. I'm still winning.
Torn is first. Never mind.
All right.
I added his dex mod, not his initiative mod. Oof.
Wait, what the heck is his initiative mod?
That's not the same?
No. Not for him anyway, it's not. Okay. So.
He's not gonna tell us.
No. Okay, so. And it's going to be Torn up first. He is immediately going to use his action to shift. For anyone who hasn't seen it before, you watch as his slicked back hair suddenly kind of spikes up at the back, and both of the irises in both his pupils just suddenly vanish, and it's just left with two like white blocks essentially across his eyes as he shifts. That's going to be his action. Bonus action, he's going to go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on Eridan. So, Eridan, you have a bonus 2 to your AC for as long as he maintains concentration.
+2.
+2. Correct. That's Torn's turn. So that brings us to Mara.
Mara is going to go to one of the walls, like kind of farthest away from people. And she's just going to stand there and hold her attack until they're within range that she can Thunder Wave up the wall.
Okay, awesome.
She doesn't really have ranged things except for a crossbow, and she figures, what, their stuffing's gonna fall out? I mean, in the sand.
All right, cool. And that is Mara then. Dawan.
Yeah, Dawan's also gonna flatten herself against the wall. I guess cast Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
Because it's a distance.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just expand that.
Yes, the joy of cantrips.
Yes, yep. So I'm gonna do that on the same one that I did before, because it's just one.
Okay, go ahead.
You have to roll a dex save.
Oh, it's Dex, yeah, of course.
I like this because I don't have to roll.
Very true. Fails.
Yeah, all the bard spells are that way too. They're all.
Let's
They're
make
all
the
the
DM
damn
roll a ridiculous amount of dice.
And it's another 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right. This thing is already not looking fantastic.
That's fine.
It's gonna get to my turn and the fight's gonna be over.
You scorched a whole bunch of, a whole bunch of it off from this radiant damage.
It's like nice and rose. It's like super sunny and bright. It's like clouds passing in this tunnel.
Yes. It's just really nice and warm.
It's really sunny and then it gets cold and dark again. And then it's really sunny and warm, cold and dark.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right, brings us to Jacaranda with Orin on deck.
So we're fighting these things? Okay, I guess. Sorry. And then, she will cast Eldritch Blast at one of them that's closest.
Yeah.
And so what you
Alright.
see is, like the bees kind of like come out from around Jacaranda, and then a like beehive forms in one of her hands, and then she like pushes it forward, and so then like a spectral glowing beehive like is what the Eldritch Blast looks like.
I'm so here for that.
Awesome.
Yes.
I love it.
Noting.
Okay. Are you hitting the one that's already injured, or are you going for a different one?
I'll start with the one that's injured, and then move to a next one depending on how much damage.
All right.
it is. I think I get
You should get 2 bolts at this level, I
bolts?
believe.
Let me see. Yeah. So that is a wait. Where's my roll to hit? modifier. Spell attack is +7, so that's a 12.
Okay, a 12 will miss just,
Okay, so
unfortunately.
I will roll my second one then. And that is a 16.
Definitely hits.
So
Go ahead and bless this thing.
1d10. Where's my hands? So that is it just the 10? Yeah, so that is a 6.
6 points of damage. All right.
Force damage.
Force damage. Okay. Your first blast careens off to the side. The second one strikes true and actually rips a section of the arm off entirely. It is still coming towards you, but it is hanging on, pardon the pun, by a thread. All right. Anything else for your turn? Or is that everything for you?
I think that's all of it.
Okay, awesome. Which brings us to Orin, with Valentine on deck.
Okay. So Orin's gonna look up at these scarecrow things crawling down and figure, oh, well, there's straw, and he's going to unleash a radiant firebolt
Okay.
at the closest one to him, the one that's like closest coming down the thing. Now, just a quick question here. It says when you gain the extra attack feature, you can use it for either of the attacks. So I get to attack, and then I can burn a key point for
Correct.
another attack.
Correct.
Love
And
being a
because you're Sun Monk, you can use your Fireball for all 4 of those.
Right. Okay. Perfect. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to Hadouken the living shit out of these guys. 4 of them. You want me to roll each one individually, or just go 1, 2, 3, 4?
If you're aiming for the injured guy, roll individually.
Okay.
Just because, yeah, he is the kind of closest to you right now.
So I'll get him first. That's gonna be a. What's that hit? It is 16.
A 16 will hit, definitely.
All right. So then it's going to be 9 fire damage for that one.
Okay, and down that one goes in a pile of flame. Similar to the hive, but not exact. It does catch fire quite quickly, and it kind of spreads across the creature. It suddenly drops from the wall and plummets and just kind of hits the ground and disperses into fabric and stuffing.
All right. Let's go with the second one. Towards the next closest one, I guess.
Next closest.
Would be a 17.
Hits. You can go ahead and just roll the rest here, I think. Yes, when your monk is also a ranged caster, just.
Okay, so that's 6 plus 5. So 10 for that one. Okay, next number 3 is a natural 20.
Well, alrighty then.
Yeah, fuck yes. And 11, so 22.
22, yeah.
For that one, and then last attack is going to be a 27. Is going to hit.
Goddamn monks. Yes. Roll up your damage.
For another 8.
All right, so that one is also very dead. As you go ahead and do this.
And I'll mark off my 1 key point.
All right, second one quickly falls to the barrage of flame.
We just talk about Orin like quickly flexing, like, oh, that was only 1 key point. Let me just flex on y'all real quick.
And Mara's
one,
just like,
it's fine.
about time he did something. I mean.
Oh, dang. Damn, son. Love it.
911, I need to report a murder.
Our fire monk just got burned.
Yes, indeed.
Ice can't help him now.
Oh, Lord.
And that'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Who's Jaegering Valentine?
I have her sheet open.
Okay.
Since Airden might not get a turn, might as well take advantage of this, am I right?
What's she gonna do?
That's a great question, because wow, I forgot how many spells clerics have. Holy yikes. I think how far is Valentine from them?
In general, to the whole party, about 60 foot.
60 foot. Okay. That is a terrible idea.
Fireball is a terrible idea. I don't know why a cleric has it, but fireball is an awful idea.
Do it.
No, I saw the spell shatter.
Don't do that.
How many times was I almost killed by that spell?
Don't do it.
From friendly fire?
Don't do it.
Spiritual weapon could work, but Valentine hasn't described that, and she should describe that.
Do you want to just hold the action and bonk them when they get close?
Sacred flame, sacred flame. We're gonna do a sacred flame.
All right. God, that's me again. All right, on the dex check.
Ka-chunk.
We'll need Valentine to describe
That's
her
a 5. Yes, we definitely do.
You fail, sir.
Absolutely fail, yes. These things have good decks as well. They're just not,
Well,
they're
you
just
get to
not
roll-
rolling well.
You get to roll 2 d8s because you're level 6.
2d8. Hell yeah. To the danger zone. That is is there a modifier with this, or is it just?
Nope, it's a cantrip, so it's just 2d8.
Right. Okay, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11 points of radiant damage.
11 points of radiant. Alrighty.
And then a bonus action. Not gonna use that. Okay, so that will be her turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to that bonus action.
Fantastic. Alrighty. That is Valentine's turn, so it's now the mannequin's turn. With
Airden, you suck.
Airden is literally dead last again.
There are 6 of
She's
them left.
trying, just not very good.
Right, so all 6 of them need to make a check real quick. Oof. That is 6 very bad rolls. Okay. They might all just die here. We'll see. It's gonna be... Okay. So now realizing that they are under attack, the mannequins very clearly have shifted their strategy. They all pause in unison and take a look across the party. They push themselves off and let themselves drop the entire 60-foot drop. They just throw themselves down there, essentially, and slam into the ground, which will trigger opportunity attacks for anyone who has held their action.
Yes, so you need to make some dex saves.
Oh, good.
Or sorry, con saves, sorry.
Con saves. Beautiful.
At least on the, I assume the 4 that are on the opposite wall from everyone else's action.
Yes. A 2. A 2. 5, and a 7. So no, not happening. They're all gonna fail there.
Okay, so 17 points of damage. And they are pushed 10 feet away.
From that beautiful thunder wave. All right.
Yes.
17 points of damage. Ouch. Yeah, that's gonna not be nice for any of them at all. Cool. Alrighty.
And so I imagine that she does, some step movements, and then she's like, bow down, is what she says.
All right. And yeah, this wave of thunder just crashes out from around you and strikes into these creatures. They are already not looking good as they go ahead and take a bunch of damage from hitting the ground as well. The ones that succeeded their saves can go ahead and use their action to reach out. 2 of them will go ahead and reach out with their little mannequin hands, and you watch as the armor lifts up from the ground and kind of like Iron Man style begins to just attach to sections of their body and just reforms as a full suit of armor onto it.
Hate it.
And that's their turns.
I'm really.
I don't hate it. I just wish I had
to
Dispel Magic because I'd be like,
Problem
magic.
solved.
Problem solved.
Okay, that is, that's all the mannequin's turns. Most of them are not looking great. There's one that hasn't really been touched. The rest of them are looking pretty battered at this point. So Aaron,
Oh, is it finally my turn?
it is your turn.
Cool. Neat. I like it. Airden
So,
is going to...
How many are prone?
All of them. No, 4 of them are broke.
I want to hit the one that hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Blade Song. So my scimitar lights up. And then I want to... Yeah, I'll cast, I'll get into range of the one that hasn't been hit, and then I will shoot off a Witch Bolt. And hopefully hit it.
Okay, you said you were coming into range, right? You're coming into melee range.
Well, no. Within 30 feet.
Within 30 foot. Okay, cool.
Of the one that, hasn't been hit.
Yeah, cool. You don't have to move.
Cool. Does a 14 plus 7 hit?
Yes.
Cool.
Definitely does.
And I'm gonna cast that at 2nd level. So that's 2d12. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it so good unless I can't find another d12. Okay, there we go. Eep. Bum, ba, ba, da, da. That is 18 points of... What damage is this? Why don't I know this? Lightning damage!
18 points of lightning damage. All right, on the one that well, it wasn't injured. Now it's very injured.
What does your Witch Bolt look like?
So Eridan's blade lights up with like a silvery, it kind of looks like moonlight. So the Witch Bolt, it almost has like a starry sort of glow to it. A silver purple ball of light that actually is cast from her blade. And she twirls the blade around and zips it off.
And it says Moon Princess Power.
No. The joke's never gonna die. It's never gonna die. I'm an anime protagonist. I don't even watch anime anymore. How was I supposed to know? And that's my turn. That's my bonus action and my action.
All right, which brings us to the top of the round. That's going to be Torn, who's going to go ahead and not do that. He's going to go ahead and look towards the one that you just whacked and the one standing next to it. And I'm going to make myself roll dice, because it's fine. It's only an attack spell. As he goes ahead and... Oof, yeah, that's good. All right. He goes ahead and, pulls the shield close to him, stretches it outwards, and as he does so, this blast of multicolored light shoots from the shield itself and slams into one of them. As it does so, it shakes and kind of almost does a mini explosion in the area as he goes ahead and fires a chromatic orb at them. Only at first level, but that's still 3d8, so, you know.
Am I in the range of his chromatic orb?
5, 2, 2. Thankfully, no.
Good.
I'm not firing an orb at you, don't worry.
Pew pew!
You're good, you're good. Alrighty, so that's going to be 10 points of damage to both mannequins, which leaves them on their last legs, but doesn't quite take them out, unfortunately. And that's all he's gonna do. So we're back to Mara.
Okay. So first attack, I'm gonna stab one of the ones that's on the ground.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
So 19 plus something. Hold on.
I mean, it hits.
I figured it would, but you know.
I just want to hear the satisfaction of the number.
Let's see. Well, because, you know, I have advantage because they're on the ground.
They are prone.
8 for the first stabby.
All right, 8 points of damage. Still up, but only just.
Okay, then this bonus action, use my other scimitar. 21.
Will definitely hit.
And 7 points of damage for that one.
That's enough to take that one out.
Then I'll use my extra attack and stab the next one that's on the ground. 24.
24 hits. When you get to past level 5 and you realize you can just whack stuff repeatedly. It's great.
It's great. 10 points of damage for that one.
10 points of damage. All right. Hanging on just about. The skin of his teeth, that one. Okay. Anything else, Mara?
Nope. That was all she had.
Alrighty. Dawan.
Unmute myself. How close am I to the sacks?
I don't like that question.
There are 3 that are prone that are probably about 10, 15 away.
Oh.
And then there's 2 that are pretty much right next to you.
Wait.
Okay.
No.
Oh my god. Please hold.
Harbinger of chaos incoming.
No.
Okay.
No. It's fine.
Remember,
Is
you'd
it?
have disadvantage against the prone ones unless you get in melee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep, I know, yep. Where did it go? I should have lined this up. Never mind. I'm just going to continue. I'm gonna Primal Savagery, actually.
Okay.
One of the ones closest to me.
Go ahead.
It's a 10 to hit.
Okay, that does miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That was a.
Do you not have any advantages that you want to use?
I do have advantages. I'm gonna use one of my advantages because I've got a dose. Which means
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to delete.
Roll again.
Yay! Come on. All right, slightly better. 15.
15 hits.
Yay! And it's 8 points of. Is that poison? Yeah, it's corrosive. It's corrosive attack. So.
Mm-hmm. So it's either poison or acid.
Let's say acid.
I can look it up in a hot second, but yeah.
It's
Either way, it's dead.
Oh, it is acid. It literally is acid. I just hovered over
Okay,
it.
cool.
I accidentally rolled twice, so 8 points of acid damage.
It is very dead. As you go ahead and how does this look?
You would see my. I also have an actual visual for that one now, so prepare for this character description to change. But you would see my claws sharpen. Let's just say they're really gross from all the bacteria branding dead people. It's like Komodo dragons. You see my claws sharpen, and I just tear into this thing.
Yes,
Because
go on.
my shifter nature comes out. Tawn isn't the only shifter here.
True. All right, you go ahead and
Fighting words.
slash this thing to ribbons. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
It's like a cat playing with a toy mouse. I'm just batting it around and stuffing is going everywhere. No one's hurt, right? Everyone's fine.
We Gucci.
No one's got hit yet.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good. Great.
Which brings us to Jacaranda.
How many are left?
You have 1, 2, 3. You have 4 left.
Oh,
2
really?
of them. 3 of them are prone. Sorry, 1 of them is just hanging around.
Oh, okay.
None of them are looking particularly fantastic, I must say.
So whichever one, I guess, looks the worst, I will. I'm going to point at it, and then a like wooden wind chimes are gonna like come out. It's gonna be told dead, but it's wood wind chimes instead of a bell.
I am absolutely here for this, and
That's
is
awesome.
another save from me. Wisdom, yes, they are very yes. That is a 10.
Like, is it those
Fail.
bamboo wind chimes? I love those.
Yeah, the bamboo ones, like that like nice, like deep kind of sound.
I love it.
Love it.
I'm gonna have so much fun with post on this one, you guys.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a
So
fail.
it's going to be 1 necrotic damage.
All right, 1 point of necrotic. Okay, but what if
On a
I told
D12.
you? What if I told you that was enough?
Yes. That would make me feel so much better.
The lowest one only had a single HP left, so
glad I
that is
specified.
indeed enough. Yeah, as you go ahead and cast this Toll the Dead, the last. It's weird. It doesn't really seem to react to the toll, and then all of a sudden it just kind of crumples to the ground, and the hay kind of just spills out onto the ground. Alrighty. That brings us to 3 of them left. Is there anything else you want to do, Jacaranda?
I don't think so.
Alrighty. Which brings us to Oren.
Now none of them, now that they're all down, none of them are close to the bug biomesh yet.
No, not really, or not enough to matter anyway.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to risk lighting that. That shit's very flammable, so I don't want to risk that. So I will. Are there any of them that are like kind of clumped up? Like, are they kind of together?
Yeah. So the most injured one was the one left up. So the 3 prone ones are the ones that are left, and they're all kind of clumped together.
All right, perfect. So I'm gonna run up to the closest prone one. And I'm gonna wail on it with my quarterstaff, both hands, just pop. So let's do first attack. Is gonna be crap.
I always love hearing that. It's gonna be a
crap 21.
What do you mean? Oh crap! With a 21, yeah, 21 hits.
No! I said, oh crap! What is it? Plus. I was looking for my modifier.
I was gonna say a 21 hits.
Oh my god! No, never mind. It's not 21. It's more than that. But anyway, 20.
Their armor class is 13. Like
okay.
it'll hit. you're good. Like
cool.
And you have advantage because they're on the ground prone.
Correct.
Okay.
So you could
Let's
crit.
see if I can get the 20. No, that was worse. Okay.
All right.
Then
how much damage?
that is gonna be. It's a D8 on this one. So 7 for the first strike.
All right, that's gonna be enough on that one.
All right. So he's dead. And then second strike. That's a 19, 27 to hit. Yep.
Definitely.
Again,
these
double-handed
poor
for the
creatures. Poor creatures.
Poor creatures, my left foot.
11 on that one.
11, still standing, but only just.
All right, and then
Well, still prone, but only just, I guess. Only
flurry. Oh yeah, that's right. That's fucking advantage. No, that's not better. All right, let me just roll twice. Okay, pop.
Pop.
Flurry of blows. So 2 more. Oh, that's not great. 13 just hit. Wait.
13 just hits,
Hold on.
and
That's 8. Oh, 14. Sorry.
yeah, that just hits, and it'll be definitely be enough with just your modifier alone, which leaves just the one that is prone.
All
Or in
well,
here
I've got
cleaning house.
one more, so might as well do it. Still prone. So yeah, that will do it. 16 plus 8, 24. And he gets 5 plus 5, 10.
Orin,
And that was all bludgeoning.
house. How do you want to do this?
So he's just gonna take his quarterstaff and run up and just basically just beating the living hell out of the ones on the ground. Just don't attack me, bloody friends, you pieces of shit.
Orin! I love that scrappy halfling.
As the encounter comes to a close here, you watch as Orin just kind of wails on this thing, and eventually you do tear through the bag that is its head, and just see hay and like seed and stuffing just spew out. Essentially, the armor that was on the ones that gained their armor back has now re-scattered across the ground. As you quickly take a look around your surroundings, Mara, nothing has passed through your cloud of daggers.
Good. I would hope we would have heard ow, 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 ow.
All right, now important. How good is this armor?
It's all right.
Is it all plate?
It is all plate, but it's all like... It is very clearly decorative armor rather than functional armor.
Boo. Okay.
So...
Mara's gonna walk up to Orin and fist bump him.
Love it, love it. Torn goes ahead and just kind of cleans off his shield a bit and just... Good to
That's
see our
enough.
new friends could still handle themselves in a fight.
That's enough
So
of that for one day.
Dawn's going to look up into the darkness that is the tunnel we fell down. Erden, something tells me that it's not the end of this day.
I have a bad feeling that you're right.
I'll drop the cloud.
All right.
Well, should we go try to find where these bugs came from?
We
I
certainly
think
aren't
we're
going
gonna
that
find
way.
out.
Yep.
Can I send Ashdalora through the archway?
You certainly can.
She's still glowy kitty.
Yeah.
Cole, I feel like you need to be a ranger. Why are you not a ranger?
I wanted to be a tanky wizard
Hey.
moon princess.
Familiars are great. They are so, so good. Wonderful, wonderful things. And I can't help but have one on every character.
I had a familiar that was a chameleon, and I gave him a knife to hold. Because you know they can't
They always
attack.
do it. They always grab it.
It's nice. It's great.
I had a fennec fox familiar for one of my characters. I just wanted something with really big ears.
Just reminds me of that little clip of, what have you got there? A knife!
It's like he can't attack, but he can be scary. He's got some knife.
Also kind of reminds me of a Tonberry from Final Fantasy, just the little like green, the little green slug creatures with the little knives that just come towards you. All right, so we are continuing down the corridor, yes, with Ashdora going first.
Mm-hmm.
Ashdora will continue a little bit ahead. Are you going ahead and taking her senses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you go ahead and do this, the tunnel goes on for quite some time.
This is through the archway?
Yes, through the archway. It's deliberately carved. This is not a natural thing. You can see faded runes and etchings across the entirety of this corridor as you continue down. Looks like this, whatever it is, had multiple layers of security.
The runes say this is the tunnel that doesn't end. It goes on and on, my friend.
That's exactly what it says now. I'm retconning it. Ashdalora will eventually see a large, deliberate cavern made of stone and marble.
We're following along behind Ashdalora, right? She's just scouting.
We're keeping within
Yeah.
100 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a hand on Mara's shoulder.
You see two large creatures in the center of the cavern itself. The cavern seems to have multiple exits that are not deliberate. They've been dug through the walls themselves. The stone broken, shattered, or burned through. More of this fleshy membrane kind of covers the cavern, but nowhere near as bad as the hive itself. And you see two humanoid figures standing facing the creatures. The humanoids are facing away, and they are completely robed.
And they are completely what?
Robed.
Does it look like they're gonna fight? Like, what is it? Are they like relaxed? Like, are they just like hanging out? They got.
They are standing there with intent, but they are relaxed. They simply have their hands kind of in front of them or to their sides. They don't seem to really be bothered by these two rather large creatures ahead. It's difficult to see what they are from here. You'd have to step into the room and go on a little bit, but that may alert your presence, so.
I forgot if Airden has that spell or not. No, I did not take message. Okay. How far ahead is that?
You would be at the max of Ashlar's range, so.
Okay. I would whisper
This
to
is a long corridor.
I would whisper to Mara, 2 people ahead, 2 creatures. They don't appear to be fighting. 2 humanoids.
You would hear in your head, do they look like Magic Carnium people? Because she's convinced that the Magic Carnium's behind everything. Because
it seems to be a theme with this party currently.
We do not trust the Magic Carnium. We do not trust the Magic Carnium. Well, see, like, there's different, like, sects of the Magic Carnium that we, like, obviously the research people in Yilton, I don't think we're up to anything, but there's definitely some weird Illuminati shit, secret cult shit happening.
She's thinking, you know, the worms were released there by them, so that's why you would hear that in your head.
Oh no, Airden's like on the same page.
Because she knows you can't hear or see like really like
that's so smart. That's so smart though. Can I like turn off light on the cat?
You can, yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have Ashtalora get closer to see if they look like Magic Carnium robes.
Okay. I would like Ashtalora to roll a stealth check, please.
Okay.
Come on, kitty.
15?
Okay. I don't like double rolling, but I'm going to need to in this particular instance. I would like Ashtalora to roll a wisdom save.
Don't like this game, but okay. Keep your secrets. Wisdom, is that just the wisdom modifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless she's proficient in the saving throw. Which I don't think Tressim are. But I might be wrong.
I don't think so.
Hey.
That's an 11.
Okay. Hi, Raiders. So, how's it going? Didn't even notice. I was too busy looking into my notes and stuff. Yeah, hi. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. And we're about to find out what happens to our familiar, so...
Stop taking my cat from
Let's
me!
see.
So... You're in dangerous situations, but also I needed her to do the thing. Go on.
Ashtalora carries on sneakily through into this room. Doesn't seem like they're having any kind of open discussion. There's no words being exchanged, but there's just an air of something going on here. One of them reaches down and moves their hand down to their side and clicks. As they click, Ashtalora keeps approaching and keeps approaching and keeps approaching. You suddenly realize you are no longer in control of her, as she, of her own volition, goes up and begins to rub against the leg of the individual who clicked.
I just did a magic pss, 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 pss.
Get Okay. Aaron's just gonna watch and see what happens.
Shalora, as Shalora got closer, these two individuals are covered with essentially fully covered robes. One of them much larger than the other. The two creatures themselves, one of them is definitely 100% Kruthic of some kind. It is a hell of a lot larger than an adult, and a hell of a lot better armored, and a hell of a lot better armed by the looks of it. The other creature seems like a strange amalgamation of the Kruthic and the worms you have already encountered before.
Wait, are these the big creatures or are these the robed individuals?
These are the creatures.
These are creatures.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good question. So I was like, what?
I was
Is-
so
You can see,
confused.
yes, you can see strewn across the second creature are arcane runes and other kinds of chains and signets across it. You would imagine probably whatever magic is holding this abomination together is probably strewn across its body. The two individuals seem almost deep in thought, and as Ashalora begins to rub against this individual's leg, you are booted out of her senses.
Oh, fucker. That's not cool. That's my fucking cat. Did I notice, before I got bamfed out, did I notice anything about their robes? Like, were they Magicarnum?
You have seen one of them before.
Is it Matriana?
That's all you know.
I've seen one of them before. Who is it?
You don't know. You were booted out of her senses before you could
Would
check.
you sit there? Fine. Oh boy. Hang on, sorry, I'm writing that down.
Hey, you're just lucky all you got was booted out.
Yeah, that's fair. So I've lost my cat. They just charmed my familiar. One of the creatures is a very large Kruthic. The second one is a worm Kruthic combination covered in runes. And one of the humanoids looked familiar. We might have seen one of them before, but I couldn't get a good look at them.
How big is this tunnel? Could the big Kruthic you saw fit into this tunnel?
Could it do what?
Absolutely the hell not. It could not fit in the tunnel you're currently in.
Okay, great. So
is
staying
that
in the tunnel's
how-
a good thing.
Is that how big it is? It wouldn't fit where we are?
Oh, hell no. No, these two
Ooh.
creatures are pretty damn huge.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I relay that too. Gross.
So then I say we go to the edge of the tunnel, try to take out the casters. Does anyone know the spell that can make casters not cast if they're like in a bubble of it? Silence. Does anyone know silence?
I know silence. I know silence.
Good.
So I say we go to the end of the tunnel, cast that on them.
Okay.
And then go from there, because obviously they know we're here. I'm pretty sure if they could take your cat, they could sense you on the other end.
Would I know that? If I got booted out, would that be a good indicator that they know?
You could probably assume that they know you're here, yes.
Winged cats underground is kind of rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
Ah.
then underground, trust him.
The winged mole cat in its natural habitat.
Because we need to try to take the the casters alive, I think, to prove that the Magic Harnum is involved in whatever these shenanigans are.
If we had something of the Magic Harnums, I mean, it would prove that they had involvement.
But I don't know what they have on them. But they can be questioned.
That's true. I feel like taking one alive is going to be difficult if they are magic users.
We can knock people unconscious. I hear monks are good at that.
For a short period of time, but then when they come to, we have a
Bind them.
tiger by the tail.
Bind them, gag them, let them
Right.
only speak
Most
when
casters need hands or their voice to cast spells, so.
Okay.
But we better hurry because they're going to be coming at us or they're going to be leaving.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on, so.
Yeah, we're going.
Let's
They know
go.
we're here. Let's go.
Okay. So you're heading down the tunnel. As you continue on down, they don't seem phased as you enter the room. They're still facing away. You hear a slight giggle from one of them
Is it the fucking tiefling?
as they... No. Definitely not.
The weird one? You know the one.
Oh yeah.
Definitely not, no.
Okay.
As
I heard him
they...
giggle and I was like,
Was he
"Mother-"
even a tiefling? He was like an imp thing. Well, anyway.
He's like a chibi tiefling. He's like a little cartoony tiefling. But yes, that's also a plot line that y'all haven't encountered in a while. But anyway, yeah, there's a little chuckle followed by a sarcastic, slow clap as a clearly elderly elven lady turns on her heel and smiles towards you all. Well, I knew you wouldn't be able to resist a little bit of magical nonsense. Curious, as always, my dear. Oh, look at this. New friends. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
Mara's
Nice to-
already like halfway across the thing at this point. She's
Oh
not
no,
letting
I
this
feel
caster
like Airden would
because she's
have
like
pulled you back. Airden would have pulled you back.
silence. It's like there's too much talking. No.
Can I get off silence?
If you want to cast it.
Oh god.
If you want to cast it, you can.
If you can cast it.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Airden, upon seeing her like stiffens before casting silence.
All right. And she won't do anything about it. She'll just let you cast it.
I don't like it.
She'll look to you and smile. Just that afraid already, are we? Come, dear.
Wait, we can hear it?
This is just conversation.
Don't mistake precaution for fear.
Yes, you can hear it through the silence.
It literally just had no effect. Oh, God.
She looks towards Airden and rolls her eyes kind of in that "oh you" way, the really kind of like patronizing way. As she does so, she takes a bracelet off of her wrist. And as she does so, she begins to speak again, but you can't hear any words exit her mouth.
I feel like the minute I saw her move, I'd try and shoot off a witch bolt at her.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jacaranda has no idea what's going on. She's
18
like,
plus
"This person-
7.
Yeah, Jacaranda's got no clue.
Now
So-
this is happening.
So as she's starting to cast, Aridin drags her blade across the ground and sparks go off and she flings a witch bolt at her. And that's an 18 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Fuck yeah, and I'm casting that shit at 3rd level.
Ray is too nonchalant about this. I don't trust
Oh
a
no,
single
it's
thing
super
that's
nonchalant. No,
happening.
don't you worry. Don't you worry. Cole is sweating away over here. Don't you worry. Anxiety. Okay. 8 plus 9 plus 12. That is 17 plus 12. 7, 8, 9. 29 points of lightning damage.
All right, as this bolt carries out and careens into her chest, as she's now pulled the bracelet off to show you, she's begun to speak, although it can't be heard through the silence, as this bolt suddenly cracks into her chest and she staggers back just a little bit before slipping the bracelet back on. Just, well, that was rude, now wasn't it?
You want to talk? Always like talking, don't you?
Oh, sorry, you misunderstand. This is a conversation, but it's not me that wants to talk. She goes ahead and pulls her robe off of her, revealing her full set of embroidered light armor that's very specifically been tailored around her and her body and her movements. As she kind of throws her now torn apart cloak to the ground. Go on then, you've waited long enough. As she does so, the other individual turns around. Now Ashtalora in her arms as she turns.
Oh fuck, who is
She
it?
pulls her hood down
Fuck!
to reveal beautiful, almost gilded silver horns that stretch across a pale purple face.
Okay.
And I start singing a counter counter charm.
Aridin,
Just humming it so everyone can hear
Aridin
it.
fucking stops dead.
I feel like Dawan's just
A
like,
beautiful song, I'm sure.
who is this?
Hello, sister. And we're going to end the session there.
Oh,
We'll find out what happens next week.
Hey, so listen, when you said embroidered armor, I was like, is this motherfucking Sally again?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Sally too.
I was like, is this Sally?
I was like,
Sally?
Sally's back?
Who the fuck is Sally?
Sally is just going to be the constant joke of the campaign now, isn't she?
Oh.
BBEG is
Oh my
actually
god.
Sally.
Okay, and like I'm freaking out because I know, like I've heard the stuff, but I don't think Orin knows anything about.
Correct.
What,
Oh,
the
he don't know
sister?
Jack.
He doesn't know shit.
No one in this party currently knows anything apart from Erin, so
Okay, Aridin is like freaking out, and Dawn's just like,
you right there?
what's happening?
Like this. So this is you know, when you threw the bug pot, I didn't quite think.
Uh-huh.
That silence says it all. We'll find out exactly what's going on with that next week.
Just
And
doing a counter charm.
yeah, counter charm.
I don't know what's
doing
happening.
A counter charm.
But I'm doing a counter charm.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. I was like, Mara was saying counter. I
Yes,
think I
so
thought it was
everyone
counter.
is affected by a counter charm.
Which technically means that Ashtalora is no longer charmed, but well, if she was charmed.
Got a cat. back.
Actually, she's too far away unless they're
Yeah,
within 30
she's
feet.
Oh yeah, too far away. It doesn't matter. Spoiler alert, she's not charmed.
But basically, you gain a saving throw on being
just
frightened or charmed.
Mm-hmm.
Since none of us are elves.
Yes, correct. All right. Let's go ahead and
God.
Let's go ahead and go around the horn here and let everybody go ahead and plug themselves and what they're doing, all of that wonderful stuff, because as you can see, we have a fantastic cast. I'd like to start with Rochelle, please.
Hi, I'm Rochelle, Dragon Gem on Twitch, the Dragon Gem on Twitter. I should be streaming Magic the Gathering next weekend, computer willing. But find me here on Mondays, and I'll be streaming on Sunday on my own channel, Magic. That's it. Thanks for coming, guys.
Adam.
Hello, I'm Adam. You can catch me at AdamHardyVO on Twitter and Instagram when I post, which is rare. But anyway, also I do the post production for The Mind of the Martyr, so check out Friends Who Roll Dice's YouTube page. You can catch up, see what the hell is going on, check out some past episodes, and figure out who Eridan's sister is. Oh my god! I add some music from Sirenscape and some sound effects, mixture of Sirenscape and my own creation. This episode is going to be a lot of fun with all the cool spells everybody did. So it's going to be fun to do. So check those out and give us a listen, or watch on YouTube or listen on podcast. We're on Spotify, Apple, Google, everything.
Sweet. Cool.
Hi. Hello. This has been a plot point that was haunting me for a little bit, and we're here now. It's arrived. So that's where my head is at currently. Hi, you can catch me on Twitter at Cole Moriel. I am the artist for the channel, and stay tuned. Hopefully, within a few weeks, I should have some new character portraits and some new art coming along, and I know Adam's working on a secret project, and we're very excited for that. So stay tuned. You can also catch me tomorrow on Rule of Lore, playing my Drow Swords Bard, and we're gonna be gay and do heist, and it's a great time. And Rule of Lore is great, so you should come hang out with us. And if you listen closely, you'll probably hear me screaming through the rest of the night. That's me.
Cool. Jesse.
Hello, I am Jehoos the Moose on the interwebs. I do art things. Catch me here on Mondays. That's it. I'll probably be opening commissions actually soon, a couple of them, because my personal Tressum, my wingless Tressum, has some vet bills coming up.
Mission Jessie, she's great. She's so good.
It sounded like you said mission, Jesse.
Well, you know.
Commission. Commission. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I've got to say. Wow. Ooh-wee. Things are happening.
Things
are happening. I'm really happy we got a makeover moment, though. That was fun.
Sorry.
Jacaranda is looking
That was
fly.
really fun.
Jacaranda is looking fly. It's
Jacaranda's
amazing.
looking fly, and Dawan is connecting to her inner rogue, her inner kleptomaniac. Was there all along.
Speaking of Jack, Melissa.
So I am So Much Geek on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. And tomorrow I will be continuing the horror of Bendy and the Ink Machine on my Twitch channel. And then I should hopefully be finishing Portal 2 on Saturday. I thought I was gonna finish it last weekend and I surely did not. So we're gonna try for this next Saturday. Yeah. Those are, and then on Thursdays, I totally forgot. Thursdays, I am in a Cyberpunk Red campaign on Worldsmith_Cam's page. Things are getting very hectic, so you should come check it out. It is very exciting, and it might be deadly next session because we're getting into some also heists. Not quite gay heists, but heists nonetheless. And it'll be really fun.
Heists.
So come check it out.
Sweet. As always, this cast has been wonderful. It's always a pleasure to play. Go ahead and follow them, support them in all of their projects, and show them some love. I'm Ray. I have been your Hubble GM and plot nerd today. You can find me at Red Mage Ray on Twitter. I have like 7 different projects that are like 80% done, but I'm still riding the of 2020, so I will get there, I promise. So keep an eye on my Twitter and you'll find out some updates about that. You can find me here every Monday doing the Martyr and the Martyr. You will also find me doing a couple of other things in a couple of other places. I go ahead and do a bunch of the production for Transient Presents. I play through, we're doing a level 12 to level 20 Curse of Strahd rewrite / sequel over on Polished Cryptids channel. You can find me on Savorix channel as well on Saturdays, where we are playing through Star Wars Exile, and I just got to be an absolute badass as a Grey Jedi, and I loved every moment of it. It was proper over-the-top Star Wars action. It was fantastic. Yeah, that is about me. So we are going to go ahead and close out here. A big thank you to all of the wonderful people we are affiliated with. That would be So Nerdware and Grinding Coffee. Big thank you for the support there. A big thank you to all of you for coming and listening and sharing us having fun with each other. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid some folks. We're gonna go ahead and pass on the love. Who are we raiding? That'd be the question. Who are we sending some love to? Yeah, we can do either of those. We did Total Party Chill last week, so let's do someone different this week. Here's my plan.
Saving throw show.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Saving throw show.
We can do saving throw show. Yeah, we can go throw them a raid. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and do that then. So we're going to go ahead and pass on the love that you have shown us. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back at the same time next Monday. If you can't wait till then, go ahead and check out the Friends of Lotus YouTube channel, where you can go ahead and catch up with some other episodes and see Adam's fantastic editing. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to roll a quick credit reel and then get on the raid.
Great.
Take care, wear a mask, keep yourself safe. Please. The pandemic's not over, so look after yourselves. Take care, keep moving forward, and we will see you very soon. Adios.